I have a hard time talking about this, man, because, and on our podcast, I vowed and promised to always keep it 1,000, to always talk it out. The reason I have a hard time with this is because me, I'm a light-skinned dude that's successful in terms of some people's eyes, and now I'm on TV, and it's like, yo, he only like white girls. And the only thing,
which is the farthest from the truth, I imagine.
You're damn right. So you see, like let's be honest. When I text you, you know, right? The lady that I
mean, your past history. I mean, it's crazy because they see Rachel choose me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like she only likes, people with lighter skin or whatnot.
Correct.
And it's like her whole history. She was dating, black men. She was dating different types of men, majority black.
Yeah.
And they just think, okay, just because you married him, that's basically what you've dated your whole life. And that's for you. I mean, I can imagine how frustrating that would be.
No, definitely. But like you just said, when it came to Rachel and yourself, someone told me this, and I sadly agree. Perception is reality. And the reality TV that we came from, for you and Rachel, that's people's perception of what Rachel is, right?
Yeah.
I dated a white girl on TV, so therefore people automatically assume and only feel that white girls is all I like, when that truly couldn't be further from the truth, right? The only woman I've ever been in love with was a mixed race woman, black and white, from England. And I remember my first girlfriend, like as far as girlfriends, I've dated everybody. As far as girlfriends, they've all been black. And so it truly is frustrating for me to have this conversation, this topic. And I asked you the question about where you go, because I've dated white girls and been with them in Florida, no big deal. LA, no big deal. But I remember specifically this one young lady that I dated who was white. We were at IHOP in Dallas, bro. Mm-hmm. And I just can feel
you felt the
tension. You could cut it with a knife. Matter of fact, the young lady that I dated, we went to the mall, and I remember it was these three black ladies, and the way they looked at me, it was like,
was it mainly like, were you the one that felt it, or did she feel it as well?
I don't think
or was she like oblivious to it.
I think she was oblivious to it, to be honest. But that's a conversation we should have had. But she knew that I was holding her hand. She knew that I'm still representing her, so I don't think it touched her. But for me, in my head, I felt as if those black women were looking down upon me because I dated outside my race. And now I get so many DMs, bro. Even on my most recent post, one woman said, literally on my most recent post, you can go to it right now, she said, only if he like black girls. And I'm like, yo, it hurts me. It hurts my soul, because I speak about my three queens who are all black women. My mom, my sister, my grandma, the woman I've only ever loved, right?
And how do you feel? I mean, you can't control what people think. Obviously, at the end of the day, you got to live your life. But I mean, do you feel like a need to like break that thinking that people have out there about you?
Let's just be honest, man. I've said some women that I've DM'd that are black, I feel they don't respond is because they think I don't like them, which could not be further from the truth. One, because I'm DMing your ass. you should realize that.
Hint.
Yeah, you should realize that. But then two, I think they look at my feed and they don't see what is quote unquote black culture, right? Which I say quote unquote because, I mean, I can look at my feed and I would agree with them on that, right? That doesn't mean that you still don't know what I like and what type of women I go for. But I feel, for me, said that this is such a hard topic because I have friends that are like, bro, Mike, if you were the Bachelor, you have to pick a black woman, right? One reason why I think that I wasn't the Bachelor is because I may be too cultured for them, right? I'll say it in the nicest way I possibly can, right?
I feel you on that, bro.
And I'm gonna always follow my heart. And then on the other side, my friends are like, bro, you gotta go after who you love, right? But then I
At the
know
end of the day, it's all that matters, bro.
that's all that matters. But then I know some of my aunts in my own family, if I brought home a white girl, that white girl has to know that, baby, it's gonna be some shit.
Didn't you say your mom had a saying?
Oh yeah, my mom even had a saying. My mom has since changed. My mom used to say, if she can't use my comb, don't bring her home.
Oh shit.